Our topic for today is which short stories will leave you breathless? This is a super popular answer that someone posted without revealing their identity. Tess, only 8 years old, was a sweet child with a higher sense of maturity and concern for others. One night, she slipped out of the back door of their house and walked 6 blocks on a very serious errand, but without the knowledge of her parents. She was going to buy a miracle from the local drugstore. Earlier that evening, she overheard her parents talk about her younger brother, Andrew. He has been very sick for some time now. Her parents brought him to a doctor for treatment, yet despite all the effort, all the tests and all the medicines, Andrew continued to grow sicker. Her parents were desperate. The medical expenses have already exhausted all the couple's savings and they had to sell their house and would have to move to a rented apartment. Despite what they've done, they still had no solution in sight for Andrew's sickness. "What we need is a miracle," Tess overheard her father cry in desperation to her mother. Tess decided she was going to go look for a miracle. Before going out of the house, Tess went to her bedroom and retrieved a glass jar where she had been saving all the coins and counted them. She had $1.11. This should be enough to buy a miracle, she told herself. When she got to the drugstore, she saw that the pharmacist was talking with a well-dressed man. She patiently waited until the pharmacist could attend to her, but the conversation was taking a very long time. Now, worried the night was getting really late and that she might not be able to buy her miracle, she finally felt she had to try to distract the pharmacist's attention. Using one of her coins, knocked it on the glass top of the store counter. Clearly annoyed by the interruption, the pharmacist turned to her and, with a rather unfriendly voice, asked her, "What do you want? Can't you see I am talking with somebody? This here is my brother who traveled all the way from Chicago and we have not seen each other for many, many years." Feeling frightened at being addressed so ungraciously, Tess managed to stammer, "I want to talk about my little brother too. He is very sick. My daddy says he needs a miracle. I would like to buy a miracle from you. I saved enough money to buy a miracle." "What nonsense are you talking about? Buying a miracle?" the pharmacist exploded. Tess explained to the pharmacist, "My brother is really sick, and the doctor here could not make him well. Mother says my brother needs an operation, but this cannot be done here. We are running out of money and Daddy believes that only a miracle can help my little brother now." The well-dressed man, the pharmacist's brother, approached and knelt beside Tess and very gently, with deep concern showing in his eyes, asked, "What's wrong with your brother?" Tess replied, "My brother Andrew has something bad growing inside his head and my daddy says that only a miracle can save him now. So how much does a miracle cost?" The well-dressed man smiled and asked her, "How much did you manage to save?" She replied, "I have $1.11. The well-dressed man stood up and said, "If a miracle can save your brother, your money should be enough to pay for that miracle. Please take me to your brother and parents, and let's see if we can have a miracle for him." Taking him by the hand, Tess led Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a doctor from Chicago specializing in neurosurgery, to their home. Dr. Armstrong examined Andrew and reviewed his medical data, then winked and whispered to Tess, "I think we can have that miracle, and the little boy's miracle will cost $1.11. Andrew underwent the surgery he needed and not long after that he returned home, much improved and on the way to recovery. Dr. Armstrong did not charge the parents anything. Describing the coincidence of Dr. Armstrong's meeting with Tess, his role in saving Andrew's life, and how Andrew was now getting well, Tess' daddy exclaimed, "How blessed are we! We needed a miracle, and got a most wonderful miracle." Only Tess knew how much that miracle cost, $1.11.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.